Hello, this is Anime Uchihikes. Today I will be doing What If Issei Lost His Memory Part 2. I don't remember where we left off on the chapter, so I'm going to replay one of the chapter. With Issei's memories fully restored, a sense of completeness washed over him. The battles, the camaraderie, and the deep love he shared with Rias and his friends were no longer distant echoes. They were a vivid and integral part of his life once more. Life at Ko Academy returned to a semblance of normalcy, but Issei couldn't help but feel a renewed sense of purpose and responsibility. The experience of losing his memories had shown him just how important his role as the Red Dragon Emperor was in the supernatural world. One sunny afternoon, Issei sat with Rias in their favorite spot on the school rooftop, gazing out at the city below. It was a moment of peace and reflection, a chance to cherish the love they had and the adventures they had shared. Rias turned to Issei, her amethyst eyes filled with affection. "Issei, I'm so glad we were able to recover your memories. I couldn't bear the thought of you living without them." Issei smiled, his heart swelling with love. "Me too, Rias. I can't imagine a life without you and the others." Their hands found each other's, fingers intertwining in a silent promise of a future together. But Issei couldn't help but wonder about the enemy faction that had tried to erase his memories. "Rias," he began, his voice tinged with curiosity. "Do we know why the enemy targeted me specifically? What were they trying to achieve?" Rias sighed, her expression turning serious. "It's still not entirely clear, Issei. But we suspect that they wanted to disrupt the balance of power among the devils. Your potential as the Red Dragon Emperor was a threat to their plans. They believed that by erasing your memories, they could weaken us." Issei nodded thoughtfully, understanding the gravity of the situation. "Well, they certainly underestimated our determination and the strength of our bonds." As the days turned into weeks and the Occult Research Club resumed its mission to protect the human world from supernatural threats, Issei couldn't help but feel a renewed sense of purpose. He knew that he was destined for great things, not just as the Red Dragon Emperor, but also as someone who could make a difference in the lives of those around him. The love he shared with Rias deepened, their bond stronger than ever. And with Asia, Kiba, and the rest of their friends by their side, they faced each new challenge with unwavering resolve. Kiba glanced at Issei, his azure eyes filled with curiosity. "Issei, after everything we've been through, what's the one thing you've learned?" Issei considered the question for a moment before answering with a smile. "I've learned that the unknown can be a terrifying place, but it's also where we find our greatest strength. It's where we discover who we truly are and what we're capable of." Asia nodded in agreement. "And it's where we find the people we love and the bonds that give us the courage to face the unknown." Their conversation was interrupted by a familiar voice calling their names. Rias approached them, her crimson hair flowing in the breeze. She wore a warm smile, and her eyes sparkled with affection. "Issei," she said, "there's something I'd like to talk to you about." Issei turned to her, his heart quickening at the anticipation of their conversation. Sure, Rias. What is it? Rias took his hand and gazed into his eyes. You've been through so much, and you've faced challenges that most people can't even imagine. But you've never wavered, and you've always shown the strength to confront the unknown. Issei felt a warmth spreading through him, a sense of being cherished and understood. Rias, I couldn't have done it without you and our friends. You've been my strength. Rias leaned in and kissed him gently. Issei, I love you, and I want to spend my life with you, facing the unknown together. Issei's heart soared with joy, and he returned her kiss with equal fervor. Rias, I love you too, and I want nothing more than to be with you, facing whatever challenges come our way. Rias leaned her head on Issei's shoulder, her crimson hair glinting in the sunlight. Issei, it's hard to believe how far we've come. We've faced so many challenges, and yet here we are, together. Issei wrapped his arm around her, his heart filled with gratitude. I know, Rias. I never thought I'd be a devil, let alone the Red Dragon Emperor. But it's brought us together, and I wouldn't change a thing. As they gazed out at the horizon, a sense of longing filled them, a yearning for the adventures that still awaited. They knew that the supernatural world held countless mysteries and challenges, and they were ready to face them together. Just then, a portal of light appeared before them, and Azazel, the former Governor-General of the fallen angels, stepped through. He wore a serious expression that signaled an important announcement. Issei, Rias, Azazel began. I have news of a powerful threat that has emerged in the underworld. It's a force that seeks to disrupt the balance of power, and we need your help to stop it. Issei's eyes gleamed with determination. Of course, Azazel. We're ready to face any challenge that comes our way. Rias nodded in agreement. We won't let anything threaten the peace we've worked so hard to maintain. Azazel smiled, his confidence in them unwavering. I knew I could count on you both. The future of the supernatural world is in your hands. Issei, Rias, I've uncovered a hidden agenda. Azazel began, his voice laced with urgency. The enemy is searching for a lost artifact known as the Soul Chronicle. It's a powerful relic with the ability to rewrite the past and shape the future. Issei's eyes widened in shock. The Soul Chronicle? What kind of power does it possess, and why would the enemy want it? Azazel explained. The Soul Chronicle has the power to alter memories, manipulate events, and rewrite the course of history. It's a weapon that could be used to reshape the entire supernatural world and rewrite the memories of all beings within it. Rias, her expression filled with concern, added, if the enemy gains control of the Soul Chronicle, they could erase all the progress we've made and undo the memories of our loved ones. We can't allow that to happen. Determined to prevent such a catastrophe, Issei, Rias, and their friends embarked on a mission to locate the Soul Chronicle before the enemy could. Their journey took them to hidden temples, ancient libraries, and mystical realms where they encountered powerful beings guarding the relic's secrets. As they drew closer to the Soul Chronicle, they uncovered a startling truth. The relic held the memories of countless beings who had wielded its power in the past, and it had the ability to grant its possessor untold knowledge and wisdom. In a climactic battle with the enemy faction, Issei was entrusted with the power of the Soul Chronicle. It was a heavy burden to bear, as the relic's immense power threatened to overwhelm him. With the memories of those who had come before him flowing into his consciousness, Issei made a choice that would shape the destiny of the supernatural world. He refused to use the Soul Chronicle for selfish gain or to rewrite history in his favor. As they stood on the rooftop of their school, the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow over the city. Issei and Rias, hand in hand, looked out at the world they had come to cherish. "I can't believe everything we've been through," Rias said, her voice filled with gratitude. "But we've faced it all together, and that's what makes us strong." Issei nodded, a smile on his face. "Our love has been our greatest strength, Rias. It's what's carried us through every challenge." With a sense of contentment, they embraced in a loving kiss, their hearts intertwined in a promise of a future together. The supernatural world would always hold its mysteries, but they knew they could face anything as long as they had each other. Their story continued, a journey of love, friendship, and the embrace of the unknown. In a world where memories held the power to shape destinies, Issei and Rias had discovered that their love was the greatest force of all. And so, as the stars glittered in the night sky, they looked to the future, ready to face whatever challenges and wonders it might bring, hand in hand, united in love and purpose. The end. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. If we hit 200 subscribers, I'll do a stream playing a game of your choice, such as Roblox, Fall Guys, or GTA 5 on PC or other games that I have.